See, in democratic politics, you all know about democracy. Democracy is a form of government which is of the people, by the people, and for the people. Democratic governments are existing, expanding in almost all the nations of the world. You know the importance of democracy, the significance of democracy. Nowadays, each and every government is in need of establishment and implementation of democratic setup, because the people, majority sections of the people will be satisfied with the policies adopting by the democratic form of governance. Here, in democracy, you all know in what way electing the leader from the people's side is essential through election system, and different fields, different organs, mainly legislative council making laws, executing the council implementing the laws, judiciary dissolving the disputes, solving the disputes. In what way those organs are important to a democratic setup like that? Power means nothing but authority. In democratic setup, whose authority will be there? People's authority. Democracy is nothing but demos, plus krasia. Demos, it is nothing but people. Krasia, power. Two Greek words. Demos plus krasia. Democracy, people's power, people's authority, people's rule. That is democracy. Here in a democratic government, the power will be shared by different people, different persons, different groups, as per the wish of the majority of the people by elections. That's why power sharing is very important here. Power sharing is nothing but sharing the power. Power, we told, it is nothing but authority, rule, administration. In democracy, the people's government, people's power, people's rule. Who are the rulers? People's. But crores of the people can't rule. The power should not be held by the crores of the people. But people's representatives will share the administration, the rule. You see, we told legislative council is there. In that parliament members from various parts of the country who are elected by the people, adults, voters, they will hold the power. Not only parliament members, you see, they will make the laws. In parliament, legislature will be made as per the wish of the people. Only parliament runs the entire government. No. Parliament makes the laws. Later on, those laws will be implemented by the executive council. In executive council, the power will be shared by the officials, secretaries, civil servants. The laws, the legislature, whatever made by the parliament will be implemented by the executive council. But here, power sharing, we must know in what way power is sharing in a democratic nation. About that, let us see this one. You see, in the modern world, all countries follow democracy. Nowadays, earlier, it was very rare. You know, with the impact of French Revolution, the revolution age has started. For the people's power, people's rule, it led to Russian Revolution, War of American Independence, our Indian independence, Italy unification, Germany unification, in each and everywhere, the age of revolutions. For what? For democracy, establishment of democracy, installation of democracy, democratic setup. So nowadays, the entire world, all countries are following the democracy. The spirit of democracy lies in the power sharing by the people and different social groups. You see, spirit of democracy, the main motto of democracy is sharing the power, not among the rich, not among the landlords, not among the higher caste people, not among the powerful people. It must be shared, power should be shared by the people and different social groups. Even though the poor people can share, even though the backward and socially backward weak people also can share the power. In the same way, power sharing helps to reduce the possibility of conflict between social groups. See here, in what is social group? What do you mean social group? Economically, socially, physically, even in gender, both men and women. Not men only sharing the power. Different social groups will share power because the democracy is demos plus Russia. People's power, demos, people, Russia power. People's power is democracy. And it is good way to ensure the stability of political order and the unity of the nation. See here, it is good way to ensure the stability, stabilizing the political order and the unity of the nation, while establishing the democracy, while establishing the power. It takes a major role, it plays major role. So, in power sharing is a major aspect in establishment, in strengthening, functioning of democratic form of government. And if you see, power sharing in Belgium, just let us take an example from Belgium, one nation where the effective power sharing took place. You see, power sharing in Belgium. In Belgium country, power is sharing. It is a wonderful democratic setup where, according to geographical position, area and population, ethnic composition, capital, in all social groups you see here, among, you see, power is sharing according to geographical position. That means some people are living in hill area, some are living in plain area, some are living in valley, some are living in plateau area regions. Geographically, they settle in different parts of the country. But if power is concentrated in one area, the remaining areas may be neglected. That's why in Belgium, power is sharing according to geographical position. All parts of the country, the people's representatives hold the power, share the power. In the same way, area and population. As per the area, as per the population concentration, power is sharing. In the same way, ethnic composition, ethnic, that is nothing but race, color, their tribe, their tradition, according to that also power will be shared. And the capital, that means investment, the risks, among which also the people who are capable to develop the nation with their investment, with their property, with their wealth, they also will share the power. In Belgium, you see, geographical position, based on geographical position, based on area and population, based on ethnic composition, based on capital, power sharing will take place. Power will be shared for the successful functioning of democracy. And you see, geographical position, small country in Europe, Belgium is a small nation. Shares a border with the Netherlands, France, and Germany. As per its the geographical condition, if you see, these are the borders: Netherlands, France, Germany. Area and population, ethnic composition consisted of two regions. If you see, one is Flemish region area. We can say in our country, we can take example as North India, South India. But here, like that, as per the geographical condition, Flemish region. Here in Flemish region, 59% of the total Belgium country's population speak Dutch language in this area. French region, this Flemish region, the people who are living in Flemish region, among them, 59% people speak Dutch language. And another region, that is Wallonia region. In that region, among total population there, 40% people speak French. 1% people in Belgium speak Germany. In the capital city Brussels, 80% speaks French, 20% speaks Dutch. See here, as per the language speaking, two languages are dominating more. One is French, another one is Dutch. Majority in the country Dutch speaking. In whole country, Belgium, majority of the population is using Dutch as their main language to speak. Economically poor condition. Capital city, majority people French speaking. Whole country Dutch speaking. Capital city, mainly in capital city, the majority people will speak French language. French people relatively rich and powerful. The people who are speaking French, who are living in the capital city, they are rich and powerful. They share more power. That's why I am telling you. As per their capital, as per their investment, their wealth. And in Belgium, in what way power is distributed, sharing, accommodated? You see, Constitution prescribes that the number of Dutch and French-speaking ministers shall be equal in the central government. As per the Belgium Constitution, in their constitution, they amended, they included a rule that both languages are dominating in the country. You see, in whole country, Dutch is main language. In capital city, rich people, the French is main language. To accommodate both languages, both groups, in their constitution they included that equal in the central government, both French speaking and Dutch speaking, both will share equal authority. No single community can make a decision ultimately. In their government, the people who are speaking the Dutch won't take any decision in the government. In the same way, who are speaking French, they also won't take a decision in the government. Together, they should take a decision. State government is not subordinate to central government. State government is independent, not like our country. You see, our central government will monitor all state governments. They should follow central government. In all areas, state governments cannot independently rule or run. But here, state governments are independent. And like that, central government have given more powers like our Indian government. In Belgium, central government have given more powers to state government. Now also, central government has more powers, but at the state, in different issues, they are supreme. State governments are independent. They are supreme. They have superpowers in democratic setup, like Belgium. Brussels, if you take Brussels, it has a separate government in which both communities have equal representation. We told you here both the communities, French speaking and Dutch speaking. We told here as per their living area, geographical conditions, most of the peoples in the country they speak Dutch. In the capital city, most of the people they are rich, they speak French. But here to accommodate both communities, the government has made a law for equal distribution of power. The French people accepted equal representation in Brussels because the Dutch people accepted equal representation central. See, in almost all areas in the government, power is shared by both groups, French speaking and Dutch speaking. And you see, third government, it is called community government. State government, central government, another one is community government, which is elected by the Dutch, French and German people in change of language, culture, especially other issues. Both central and state governments, they concentrated on language speaking. One is the French speaking, another one is Dutch speaking. But in community government, all areas, you see, irrespective of Dutch, French, German language, culture, educational issues. So here, that is happening. If you see the power sharing in democracy, here we have to know the same geographical position, population, ethnic composition, religion. Their religion is not a major criteria in Belgium, but in Sri Lanka, religion dominates, it plays a vital role in power sharing in a democratic setup of Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is an island nation in the South Asia region, which is south to our country. It has about 2 crores of population, 2 crores. The major social groups are the Sinhalese. They are sharing 74% of total Sri Lanka's population. That means nearly 148 lakhs, 1 crore 48 lakh people are belonging to Sinhalas. And Tamil people remaining 18%. Less percentage is of total Sri Lanka population. Majority is here Sinhalese. They are dominating group here. And the Tamils are 2 subgroups again. Among the 18% of total population, Tamils have many subgroups. Among them, the native Tamils, they are called as Sri Lankan Tamilians. Native Tamil means those Tamils who born and brought up in Sri Lanka. They share around 13% of total population among Sri Lanka Tamils. The other Tamils, that means those who migrated from our country, from Tamil Nadu, they are also Tamilians, but they migrated from our country to Sri Lanka and settled there. Indian Tamils who were plantation workers, for different purposes they went and settled from India during colonial times. 6% they are. Most of the Sinhalas speaking people are Buddhist, while the Tamils are Hindus and Muslims. Sri Lankan Sinhalas, they are Sri Lankan Tamils. They are Buddhist. Their major religion is Buddhism. But the people who migrated from our country to Sri Lanka, they are following Hinduism and Islam. And you see, these are the 2 important issues. If you see in Sri Lanka, who are the majority people? You know, blindly we can say Sinhalas. Sri Lanka became independent country in 1948 after our independence. In 1956, an act was passed by Sri Lanka government that Sinhala was their official language. Sinhala was their official language, and the majority community should dominate the administration and the government, and they needed equal political rights for majority people. They were discriminated jobs opportunities. It is quite natural. Majority people will dominate minority people. There, Sri Lanka Tamil Sinhalas, they dominate the other Tamilians who migrated from our country. That is quite natural. And this led to civic strife in Sri Lanka between Sinhalas and Tamils. The Tamils demanded equal opportunities for jobs, education, official language status for Tamil. As per the majority, Sinhala was identified, recognized as an official language, but these people, Tamilians, are demanding that our language also must be recognized. Tamil language. This is the reason for Sri Lanka Tamils started political parties. So, as far as Sinhalas, these people also struggling for political power. And as a result, the civil war broke out between the Sri Lankan government and the LTTE terrorist group, Liberation of Tamil Terrorist Elam. Against to Sri Lankan government. Sri Lankan government is headed by majority of the Sinhalas, but the LTTE supports the Tamilians for their existence, for their power. Why power sharing is reserved? You see, in two countries we have seen. One is in Belgium, another one is Sri Lanka. In two countries we have seen different kinds of setups. There in Belgium, language is dominating French and Dutch. The power is sharing between the people who are speaking Dutch and who are speaking French. But here, in Sri Lanka, the ethnic group, the people who speak Sinhalas, and the people who speak Tamil, but minority, majority people are dominating here. So, in power sharing, the power sharing is essential, desirable. You see, it helps to reduce. Why power sharing is there? Should be there, must be there. It helps to reduce the possibilities of conflict between social groups. Why power should be shared? Democracy is a setup where power is sharing to accommodate all groups, socially, economically, as per the religion, region, caste, creed, gender. Power sharing ensures the stability of the political order. If one section of the people holds the power, it is quite natural other section will